Okay, take a look at the domyfan 14-inch portable monitor. Okay, so I do like this little case that we got. So it's got some handles on it so we can carry the thing around. It's got a little pouch in the front so we can carry our USB cables. And there is the monitor. Cool. So we got a nice large screen. On the left side it is just a clamp, so that will clamp around the outside of the laptop. We got some rubber pads here on the sides to make sure we're not scratching anything up. And we got a flip on the top that will sit on top of the screen to make sure that this doesn't slide down. We want to pack it up, just lay it down, clamp it back together, and that will be easy to travel with. On the back we got a couple of USB-C ports. We got type 1, type 2, and HDMI. And on the back of the clamp we got this little foot, which is awesome because if the hinges on the laptop are just strong enough to hold up the screen but not to hold up anything else, we can actually use this. It's got a little foot in there. You can see it slides forward and backward, and then we just put that flap inside that slot and that will hold it in place. So very nice. That way we can actually support it. Even if the laptop is still good but the hinges are bad, we can actually use this to just increase the strength of the laptop. So very nice to have that. We also have a couple of USB cables. So we got one that's USB-C to USB-C, and I like that this one is angled so we can stick that into our laptop. We don't have to worry about taking up the real estate for our mouse. And if the laptop can supply power as well as data through the USB-C, then you'll need to plug in this one cable. But it's nice that they actually gave you the option of going USB-C to HDMI, so you can plug this into an HDMI port into the laptop, and you can still output to that monitor, and then you can supply power to the laptop through this cable. So it's very nice that they give you options depending on what kind of a laptop that you have. Oh. Looks like there's another one. So we've got also a USB-C to USB-A, so we can use that to supply power through a USB-A port if we need to do that. Got our user guide, that is in full color, and we got our quick start guide. So I'm going to use type C1. Just kind of pulls out. It actually holds just like that, so I didn't really need to use the top latch, which is nice, but I'm going to use it anyway. There we go. And I can take this USB-C cable and plug that in. Cool, and it works right away. Now I'm currently not using the kickstand, so the hinge on this laptop is actually strong enough I don't need it, but if I wanted to, I could use that to give it a little bit more stability. And it looks like I could actually output audio to this. I am not going to do that right now, but it's nice having that as an option in case I don't have any onboard speakers or if these ones are bad. Always good stuff. And it's just nice too that I've only got the one cable plugged into here. It's supplying the power for it as well as supplying the data. So as long as you got a USB-C port that can handle that, this is good setup. It's also just nice not having one of those monitors that will constantly fall down. Like you've probably seen those little fold-up monitors, and all you got to do is touch them or breathe on them wrong and they fall over. So this is actually attached to the laptop. And there we go. So now I can watch my videos over here and I can do my editing over here. So if I'm doing some kind of like tedious work where I got to like apply like a bunch of Gaussian blurs or anything like that, I can do that and I can actually entertain my brain a little bit over here. I can actually take the display from the editing program, put that over there so I got a much bigger view of what I'm doing. So yeah, it's just always nice having an extra monitor. So that's a very nice setup.